God says, what man has put together, let no man put asunder. But we keep messing it up because we're taking God out of the equation, thinking that we can do it on our own. And then we want to bring God into the equation once we find the person that we like without consulting him, figuring that if we just get married to this person, then God has to bless it and the relationship will flourish. But God wants to be a part of the situation from the beginning. He wants you to listen to him. He wants you to hear his wisdom and allow him to lead your life and allow him to bring into your life the person that he has already prepared for you. But the way that we've been handling it as if our life is a puzzle. God has designed pieces for our life, and they all fit intricately to create a beautiful image, a beautiful tapestry. They fit perfectly. But what we're doing when it comes to relationships is we're reaching our hand in a bag and we're just blindly grabbing a puzzle piece and we're pulling it out, hoping that it fits the puzzle of our life. And the thing is, some of us get it right. Now, for those of us that get it right, this is how we end up dealing with other people. We deal with them through a perspective that says, I got it right. So that means everybody got it right. And if my relationship is working because the grace of God is on my life and I received it by grace, then why is it not working in your life? It's kind of like when you hear great athletes like Kobe Bryant or LeBron James say they could never coach. The reason why is because what is effortless for them, even though they put in the hard work, other people put in that same hard work and aren't getting the results that they're getting, and they can't understand why that is the case. And that's how people who've had success, that's how they're dealing with people. Hey, if you just do X, Y, Z, you're going to get what I got. No, they're not going to get what you got because they don't have who you have. They have the wrong puzzle piece. So those who reach their hand into the bag and pull out the wrong puzzle piece, they're finding a lot of frustration because the puzzle piece that they pulled out doesn't fit. And everything that we teach people when it comes to relationship advice, it's all about the self-effort to make this relationship work. So people are trying to jam this puzzle piece that doesn't fit into the puzzle, into the space that's available in their life puzzle. And so now they find that the edges of that puzzle piece, it's frayed, it's damaged. And the pieces that are supposed to be connected to it are frayed and damaged now. And we're doing great damage to our life and the life of the person that we're trying to force in our life. Because see, God has made us fearfully and wonderfully. But when we snatch a piece or someone and try to force them into our life that God didn't design, we're trying to force them and we're trying to make them conform to our puzzle. And so basically we're saying that, well, you just need to pray more. You just need to do these things more and God will change them. So basically you're telling God that he didn't make this person perfect, that he didn't make them fearfully and wonderfully because they don't fit your puzzle. So something's wrong with them, or I or you need to be changed because they're not fitting our puzzle. So you didn't make me perfectly either. When really the problem is we're trying to force people into puzzles and places that they don't belong. And then once you finally come to your senses, now the edges of the space in your life puzzle is all frazzled and damaged so that when you do put the right piece there, the edges, they still don't connect the way that you want them to, only because of the damage that was done. And now you need God to heal you first so that when the right puzzle piece comes in, it fits perfectly. But then there's a third kind of person who doesn't find the puzzle piece that they're looking for. They reach their hand in the bag and they pull out puzzle pieces. Nope, this is not it. Nope, this is not it. This is not working. And they have the frustration of, am I destined to be alone? But what do we do with those people? We tell them things that they must do. All these things that they got to do in order to find the mate that God has for them. And there are things that they have to do that we didn't even do ourselves, but we come up with a whole list of rules and regulations and systems and methods of operation for them. And we didn't burden ourselves with that. So all of this is not what God has designed.